What's up, Legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on Reckoning, and we're going to be taking on another limited play space challenge. It's been a little while since I've done one of these on the channel. Essentially how it works is we choose a specific spot on the map, specific location, I guess you could call it, and that's the place that we're going to have to remain for a majority of the match outside of round 5, round 10, round 15, round 20, round 25, 30, 35, 40. I think you guys get the picture. At the end of those rounds, as long as I save a zombie, I can leave the room that I am set to be stuck in and actually get upgrades to make things a little bit more interesting. So if you guys are new to the channel, that's exactly what you can expect. If you guys have already seen me do this, then you definitely know what to expect. If you guys have any idea on a location on a map you guys would like to see me do this challenge on, or any challenges, anything you guys would like to see before Black Ops 7, let me know down in the comment section below, and I will try to knock it out or consider it. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the Rampage Inducer. I am going to use some Gobblegums off the rip here, because I think it's the only way I'll have a realistic chance of getting to where we're headed for our challenge, which is going to be the Teleportation Lab, the place where Klaus ends up going, where you deliver the brain, where the portal to the boss fight is. I think that's exactly where we're going to try to get stay trapped for the challenge. So I do need to get access to the mutant injection, specifically through the blood sample and all that. So we do need to turn the power on, but I do think utilizing Temporal Gift and double points should give me a little bit extra juice and maybe allow it to be a little bit easier to accomplish. Okay, with the help of the Gobblegums, I think we have enough to at least make it in there to turn on the power. I don't know how exactly we're going to deal with the Mangler yet. I guess we'll see what we can make happen, but we're at least in a somewhat decent spot to get in there around the time that we want to. So that is the good news. Oh my god. We just got a freaking Pack-a-Punch crystal out of the bin. That is insane. I think it's the first time I've got a pack crystal out of that, and it's a good time for it. Let's just be honest. All right, we need to open this up. I'm not really sure. I need to check the bins in spawn and then do the golden bin, I think, as well, because I don't know how we're going to take out this Mangler, even though, I mean, it'll just probably take a lot of ammo, I guess. All right, power is turned on. You know what I did forget, though? I forgot the syringe, so I got to go back, get that, then get the blood sample, and then we need to work on this Mangler situation. Okay, we got our Mangler in here for sure. I need to go ahead and try to grab a rarity upgrade, and I have double tap, so hopefully this will be enough. All right, come on, zombies. I need everybody to stay away from me. Just between me and the Mangler. Come on. There we go. We got it. We're still on round 5. Okay, now we got to make it in to that location. I might be able to torch that guy. I don't really care about that guy, to be honest. We can come back and kill him later. I don't want to waste too much ammo. I do want to go and grab Jug, I think, and then we'll just go into teleportation. All right, time to activate this thing. Here we go. This is the only time we're using a score streak throughout this entire run. I'll be very curious to see how long we can actually survive, because the Uber Klaus is going to cause us massive issues, I think. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. We're going to go ahead and get through this. This is going to open up, and this is going to be our limited play space, Teleportation Lab. I think this is going to be absolutely insane. I think this has also got a really good chance of getting me blown off the map way earlier than usual, but I think that can also make things fun. All right, so keep in mind, I'm not allowed to leave this room unless it's the end of round, I guess from this point forward, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Hopefully we save a zombie. Like, it has to be less than 5 zombies, I guess, right? And then we can leave, upgrade, come back, and continue going forward. But basically, this is the play space we have to actually try to survive. Obviously, I think at one point I tried to do it where I wasn't able to leave at all, and it would just made it entirely too ridiculous because you just have no upgrades, right? This makes it a little bit more entertaining, a little bit better chance of survival, and I think overall just a better challenge. Of course, we start with some bots, and I'm totally cool with that. Are they only going to come from that one side? If I stand right here? All right, well, good to know. We'll have to wait and see for the next one what actually transpires from that, but I feel like that can make things fairly reasonable. I mean, these first few rounds are going to be pretty chill for the most part. What's this? Double points. Might as well grab it since it's not going to last through the time that is in between rounds. No Rampage Inducer for this one. I felt like that was just going to be a little bit ridiculous for the play space, and I really don't think people care that much when it comes to these challenges, whether or not I run the Rampage Inducer. I think people just like the idea of a limited play space and seeing what I can make happen. The other thing that's kind of crazy about this too is you're limited to the upgrades that you have the resources for at those specific times, right? So there's pretty much zero chance I'm getting Pack 2, because I'm more than likely going to want to get PhD, maybe Speed Cola. I want perks, right? That's another thing. Like, you have to prioritize what you might feel like is going to be the most important, or you have to survive even longer without it. To be honest, I don't know what to expect as far as survival, what the goal should be, but maybe we'll make it 25. I think living to 25, we should have at least multiple Uber Klauses by that point, or have had multiple, I guess you should say. and have faced quite a bit. If we survive past that, I mean, I guess it kind of just depends on how crazy it actually gets in here, because we should be able to set ourselves up for almost all upgrades by the time we're at about 30-ish, give or take. So we'll be in a good spot in the 20s, as long as we can survive that long. This is the round we got to be careful. I've already done decent amount of damage to these zombies. We actually might already almost beat the last one. What do we have, 2 left? Is this indeed the last 2? Okay, well, this is where we can go ahead and leave and make some upgrade choices. I think I'm going to go with perks this first time. All right, we made it back in. Now we just have to eliminate whatever zombies are left over. We made our choices. I don't know how we ended up with a vermin. We did not have a vermin when we left this area. We did make our choices, though. We ended up getting rare rarity. We ended up getting cryo freeze. We got PhD, speed cola, and quick revive. It was a pretty big boost in, I would say, upgrades, I guess you could say, for this first leaving the area and coming back. So I'm feeling pretty good about where we're at, but we will, I guess, have... Oh, we do get a chance to actually maybe get pack 2 before the Uber Klaus, so that might be something we have to take advantage of. But I would also like to get a 2-plater because, again, this is going to get kind of crazy. All right, we got the double points. That's going to help us out quite a bit. I'm not really expecting this to get too out of hand. I mean, I have no idea what to expect, to be fair, but I'm not expecting it to get too out of hand until the doppelgas start spawning in, and those guys will inevitably give us a lot of trouble. Okay, so far in this bot round, they all just come from one side, so that's definitely a good sign. Gives us a chance at survival, because once these dudes start getting a little crazier at the later rounds, might be kind of hard not to get exploded on. One of the things that I think also makes this challenge pretty fun, and definitely a bit more on the challenging end, is the fact that if you make a mistake, let's say, for example, I go out and I buy some upgrades on round 20, round 21 comes along, and Uber Klaus comes in, I end up going down. I have no way to leave the area until the next, you know what I mean, like whatever, 26, 25 at that point, to get the upgrades again. Like if we lose perks and stuff, or we go down, we have no way of redeeming ourselves until we get back to that round where we're able to leave again to get our upgrades, which is insane. That's normally how I think we'll end up getting absolutely destroyed. Once we lose our self-revive, we're kind of chalked. Once we lose, you know, quick revive, we're kind of chalked. All right, another round in the books. We're going into round 15. This is going to be the round we need to save a couple of zombies on once again. I'm probably going to go with the 2-plater in pack 2, but we'll see how much points we end up actually getting here. So, what do I have, like 3 zombies? I don't even want to get the insta-kill. I have more than 3. Looks like now we have 2. We're in a pretty decent spot. I don't have enough to get epic rarity, which is a bit unfortunate, but we got to leave now to get our upgrades if we want them. All right, once again, we make it back, and we have to eliminate our final zombies to flip the round. I ended up getting pack 2, and I did end up getting a 2-plater, so there is some good news. The unfortunate thing is we were just a little bit short on our salvage. It did give me a little bit of a boost, like 200 there, but we did not quite have enough for epic, so that's going to set us back a little bit, but I think if we can make it through Uber Klaus here, we should be okay. All right, let me shroud. I don't think he did his thing. Oh, we're very strong, considering. Holy smokes, I was not expecting that to go down like that. All right, hurry up, pop out. There we go. Already down. Oh, he dropped a Klaus arm? I didn't know he could do that. Oh yeah, this is definitely going to start getting hectic. It's already getting a bit hectic. But I guess the good news is we got all the important perks for the most part here. And we are sort of ahead on damage. I just don't know how long we're going to feel like that. Luckily, we're going to be able to get epic at this next time we leave at round 20. It seems like a majority of the zombies come out of the 2 windows closest to me, and then a couple of them come from further away, but it doesn't seem like all that many, to be fair. Yeah, definitely pretty easy bot rounds from this location here. Just kind of stand next to the portal, and they all just come from the left side. I don't know why that happens specifically with the bots, but it works. I'm not against it. At least it keeps us safe, keeps us in this. I'm going to be honest, my mindset is this. If we have enough, we may consider Pack-a-Punch level 3 at the end of round 20, like we were talking about for our upgrades, but it kind of depends on where we're at. I feel like we're not going to have enough points for that, so I maybe just grab a few more perks, save a majority of the points, and then try to get Pack 3 at the next one. I just really want to stay ahead damage-wise. I mean, the most important perks we do have. All the other ones are just nice-to-haves. I guess with the exception of Deadshot. Deadshot would be pretty good to get as well. All right, a nuke did spawn in, but I'm going to try not to get it. I don't really want to get it. If I can avoid it, that'd be great. We've been doing pretty good on ammo, which is the main reason I might just decide on Pack 3, but it really just depends on our points. I still need quite a bit more. I mean, maybe it works out perfectly. I'll just hit the nuke now, give us the little bit extra from that. It'll flip to round 20. We just carefully have to go through round 20 and not make the round flip, which could be difficult. But at least we have the insta-kill here. And we need 8,000. I mean, it's going to be really scary ammo-wise, but we might just make it work. What is that, double points for the end of the round? Almost the end of the round? It's got to be almost the end of the round. Not quite, but we're getting there. I mean, insta-kill helps it go pretty fast. And I do want to be very careful not to eliminate my last zombie. This double points might actually allow us to push over the edge, though. We're just a little bit short. Bro, we need less than 1,000. But we can't kill the zombie. There's nothing we can do here. I guess we're just going to get a couple things and then hold off to round 25. All right, I went a little crazier than I was originally going to, but I think it's going to be worth it. I ended up getting Elemental Pop, Vulture Aid, and Deadshot, and we also got Epic Rarity for our weapon. I'm hoping by the next time we go out there, we should be able to get Pack 3, maybe even the 3-plater and Legendary, and that would put us in a pretty decent spot. But I still think surviving the Uber Klauses within this space, especially with the increasing number of zombies, is going to get pretty hectic. And then obviously, like I said earlier, we're going to have Doppelgast at some point soon too. Maybe within the next 3-4 rounds. I think I'm going to have to take more use of the space of this room. Or at least maybe not. It's kind of hard to say, right? Like maybe I get away with going in this smaller area to keep the zombies more limited, but I'm afraid if we start taking up the whole space, we'll end up getting trapped a little easier. Just kind of depends on how crazy it starts to get. I know where it is. There it is. Doppel 1. Of course, we turned it. That's like the worst thing that can happen with a Doppel, in my opinion. I mean, it is nice, I guess, to some degree, but at the same time, I still have to kill it. It's not going to just explode, right? Come on. Come on, buddy. Turn back to a regular Doppel. There we go. And it's out of here. All right, try to take advantage of as many points as possible before hitting the nuke. That way, we're getting even closer to Pack 3. I think we should be okay. Especially if these guys keep dropping me ammo in the way that they are. We're going to start using more ammo than one, full reserve worth per round, but I think it'll be okay. We at least have it close quarters. It is in a little bit of a sketchy spot, but we'll have to make it work. All right, Klaus is here. I popped my shroud. We got an insta-kill, or not an insta-kill, a freaking max ammo, like right before it showed, or right as it showed up, so that's kind of nice. All right, kill that guy pretty much instantly. It's exactly where we want to be. Then all the zombies start coming from that way. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a hectic little area within the next few rounds. We're doing pretty good so far. I mean, that should allow us to make it to 25 without any more Uber Klauses. It didn't take us long to discover all these guys were just going to come from one side. Definitely a nice thing to have discovered early on. Makes the rest of these bot rounds significantly easier for us. Hey, where'd this guy come from? Doppelgast just came out of nowhere. I heard it spawn, but I didn't see where it actually came in the map at. Gotta stay away. Dude, this is going to be insane. I think getting to round 30 is going to be crazy. I mean, again, I can utilize more of the room, but I don't think that's going to make it a ton easier, at least not right now. And I think it'll get more challenging with the more Doppelgast stuff to spawn in, but we'll do our best. No, I killed my last zombie. I didn't even realize it. Oh, that's not even cool. Well, you know what that means? We actually have to survive to 30 now. Oh, Uber Klaus is already here. Luckily, our weapon's still pretty strong, or I'd be more concerned with us messing that up. All right, we got the guy out. That should be fine. I'll throw a decoy over there just to make sure we can delete this guy without any hassle. We got the Doppel. Beautiful. I can't believe I did that. I had a feeling I was going to do that at least once in this run. So I guess while we're powerful enough to maintain, the best time to make that mistake. But as you see, I didn't leave. We had to stay here. Only on the, I don't even know what you call it, every 5 rounds with the zombies or 2 saved is allowed for us to get out and make our purchases. And we messed it up. I wonder if the play is probably going to be to throw my decoy anytime the Doppels come in so I can just cook them really quickly. I mean, I guess if we have enough of them dropping on the ground too, we should be fine. Decoys, that is. Another Doppel. I gotta watch out. That attack's gonna get way more dangerous. Wait, is there another one? Or was that the other? Was that the one I was thinking it was? All right, we're good. All right, we're trying to delete as many of these guys as we can. We want all the points. I do think we would have been incredibly tight on points, though, if I'd have left and got Pack 3 and the 3-plater in the same round anyway. So it all works out. But it would have been nice to get Legendary. It would have been nice to maybe even squeeze in a couple more perks if we wanted to. Doing a trial is incredibly tempting because it spawned in here. But let me tell you right now, I don't think that's a safe thing to do. We have way too little space, and I can't leave if things get hairy, so I don't think we're going to go with that. And it's not going to provide us so much of a benefit. I feel like it's a necessity. All right, let's go ahead and get those guys out of here. Probably going to have to buy ammo in a second. Can they stop transforming? That's the part that makes this most hectic. Oh, nothing like an insta-kill. We're just going to delete the rest of the round real quick. No big deal. That's the last of that guy, that guy, that guy. Is that it? Round should be flipping. Probably going to be a bot round next, too. I just got to make sure we hold our zombie on round 30. So a bit of unfortunate news. I think our bot round's going to be on round 30. I actually don't know for sure what's going on with the bot round. I'm hoping that's the case, because that would actually make a little bit of sense, but no way to know for sure. Got to throw that. Hopefully pick up some ammo. Try to destroy these guys. Come on. What is that, a max ammo in there? If it isn't, then it doesn't matter. Come on, please don't be a bot round. I mean, I could still do it in a bot round, but the chances of them blowing up... Oh, I knew it. The chance of them blowing up on me is significantly higher. So I guess we'll see what happens here. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my run, because I do have to follow the rules. Still got to follow the rules no matter what. Okay. Go ahead and kill those two. Kill those ones. Come on. I just got to stay away from them. I don't know how many are going to be left. Kill the ones in the front. Slide away. Kill the ones in the back. Okay. Are we actually at the point where I feel like they're not spawning in? Okay, I think we have two of them. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. Please don't blow up. I don't know how we did it, but we did it. We got pack 3. We got legendary. I even grabbed stamina up on the way back, and I somehow managed to keep the 2 commando Klauses alive. Where's the other one? Come on, buddy. Oh, there was 3. I guess there was 3. That's fine. And there we are. Now I basically just need to survive as long as possible, but I don't know how many more rounds we're actually going to make it. I guess it depends on how much more hectic it gets from here. But at least we got pack 3. We got legendary. I mean, the last 5 rounds were probably going to be a little bit more challenging than the next couple, just because we were down pack 3 and legendary at that time, and we could have actually gotten them a little bit earlier. All right, here comes our dude. We're going to have to really make sure we use these ether shrouds correctly. Where is he? All right, popping it now. Got to pop it before he does his stupid thing. Yeah, this guy's definitely tanky. There we go. He went flying. All right, let me throw that over there. And dude jumps out. Why did he shoot me so fast? That has got to be the fastest I've ever seen that dude shoot me out of after coming out of a Klaus. Oh yeah, we're cooking. We're cooking now. Let's go ahead and grab this. Is that another Uber Klaus? Hold on. And he gonna go down? Yep, he's down. Holy smokes. I wasn't expecting a double Klaus round already. He did it again. He fired immediately and almost cooked me. I just want to mention, if something weird does happen and I accidentally like go to reload and go out of the portal, I'll just go directly back in. Shouldn't be an issue. And then it'll have a cooldown. At that point, shouldn't let me leave again. Okay, first doppel of the round is down. Yeah, the one thing I'm definitely afraid of when it comes to actually having to utilize the whole room is I think I'll get stuck in these doorways with the amount of zombies that are spawning in these windows. Oh god. It's getting a little scary already. And a little bit hectic. That's what makes these challenges fun. How long can I realistically survive in here? Hard to say. If we were using score streaks, we could inflate it quite a bit, but obviously we're not doing that. Even if a good one drops, we're not picking it up. We're not going to take advantage of it. Same thing right off the rip. Doppel number 1. Where's the other one? I hear it. It's coming. And cook it fast enough. I think we got it. The biggest threat to us right now is going to be these parasites. For sure. Make sure I played up. I'm taking damage. Can't see. Maybe choosing cryo wasn't a good decision. I just figured it would kind of slow things down if I needed it to happen. And I mean, it definitely does that, but it also chocks my visibility quite a bit. And once you actually make it through the doppels, it's pretty straightforward for the most part. The problem is there's more and more and more and more and more and more as the rounds go. Like at some point, I think you get like 10, it feels like, in a single round. I think the big hurdle too is going to be going for our ammo. I think we're picking it up pretty consistently though. I guess that's another benefit to keeping the space so tight here, is that we're a lot closer to the drops when we get them, and then we can actually pick them up. Because I think the ammo drops from Voltrade specifically end up going away very quickly. If you're not right there to run through the bodies, you're just not getting it. Yeah, I figured for our first ever attempt, especially with the area that we chose on this map, I had to use the Maelstrom. I figured it would probably give us one of the better opportunities at survival, which maybe some people might frown upon. But I wanted to make sure that we could live long enough to make things entertaining. And with something like this, it's definitely a coin flip on whether or not it's going to be, I guess, a challenge that I would consider a success. And it doesn't mean I have to succeed at the challenge, but I definitely have to feel like it's entertaining enough. And sometimes that definitely doesn't feel like the case. All right, popping my shroud. We got Uber Klaus again. As long as we hit all of his things. Blast his freaking shield generator off. Hurry up. All right, he gone. Gotta throw that decoy, though, for the same reasons we always do. And did I? No way. I made him a friend. I feel like that's like one of the worst things to make a friend. But maybe it dies when it goes back to normal. I kind of just don't want a poorly placed mine for me to go through. Oh, I didn't realize there's another. Hold on. I guess we're popping another one. I'm going to run out of ammo. Cook, cook, cook. Cook, cook, cook. All right, we at least got him out. Oh, no, he is back. Holy smokes, is this insane. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Oh, my God. Dude. All right, we got rid of it. We got rid of it. It did blast a few times, but we did get rid of it before it blasted me. I 100% think one of these mines from the Klauses is going to be the thing that gets us. Too bad it's likely not going to be an Uber Klaus round, but at least we got an insta-kill to start this one. Kind of makes things a little easier. Reload. Gotta love having Electric Cherry. One of my favorite augments in the game. I know, it doesn't seem like it does much probably to a lot of you, but when the zombies get close, especially in a situation where you have insta-kill and you reload, definitely does something. I really wish the effect had a little bit wider blast range, I guess. Blast radius or whatever. So it affected a little bit further, but other than that, it's pretty solid. I'm on doppel duty. Staying just far enough away. Perfect. And we end up picking up another backup decoy, which is going to be huge because we may actually need it for ammo here in a moment. We are cooking through our ammo. We are cooking. Get the parasite out. It's definitely the most dangerous thing for us because I can't just keep my eyes on them the whole time. All right, keep them cooked. Oh, God. That could be bad. I didn't realize there was another one. Luckily, I killed it. Okay, we got to squeeze through. I'm going to grab the ammo. Don't know how I still feel about having to squeeze through these doorways. I'm going to try to avoid it as much as possible, I think. Obviously, it's not going to be avoidable at some point, I think, too. There's a lot more spawning in. Dude, these doppels slowing me down with their effect is definitely going to be a problem, too. It's already almost got me smoked a couple of times. Luckily, we started moving fast enough just as it gets a little sketchy. But that's not always going to be the case, and we're only going to get more doppels as we go along here. Come on. How many freaking parasites are there? Oh, we're having to take advantage of the room a little bit more here. That other side's a little sketchy either way. So you definitely want to just make a loop around and try to get back over here quickly. I don't want to get stuck on anything, and I definitely don't want stuff spawning and getting me stuck. Nothing like a little chill bot round action. Now, if you guys have watched multiple of my limited play space challenges, let me know down in the comment section below which one you enjoyed the most and why. Mostly because I'm curious to the location that ends up being the favorite. But the other part is I feel like it'll give me a better idea of locations to choose in the future. And I definitely want to continue doing a lot of the challenges that we already do on the channel going into Black Ops 7. This one specifically is one that I really think is a lot of fun because obviously each map has multiple locations that you could choose from, meaning that you can do the challenge multiple times. And you can even go back to the locations you've already completed and use different weapons to get different experiences, which I think is great. Very replayable. Oh, we gotta go ahead. No, he mined off the rip. I gotta stay away. I gotta stay away. He mined me off the rip. I'm trying to do as much damage as possible, though. There we go. I think we ended up doing pretty good, but that might put us in trouble here. What is that power up? I didn't get to see. Oh, we got double Uber Klaus. This is definitely danger. I don't have another Uber or Ether Shroud yet, a second one, but I do have one. But we're gonna need it for one of these guys, so maybe I can stay away long enough to chisel away at him. I ended up having to pop it. I got surrounded by... I can't even see. I got surrounded by zombies, and the dudes were, like, shooting me with it, so kind of unfortunate scenario to find myself in. Come on. Oh, no, we lost. No, we lost quick revive. I already knew this was going to be a problem. What did I say? Zombies, can we move? Get out of my way here. I need ammo. Stay away. Throw a decoy. Whatever I could do to not lose my quick revive. And I can't get quick revive back until round 46. Or 45, I mean. So that's going to be rough. I don't know if we're going to survive that long, to be fair. I mean, I've done a pretty damn good job so far, but these robots are giving me a run for my money. Is that an insta-kill? That might get us through this round. Insta-kill it up. There we go. Holy crap. I thought we saw the end. We actually got really close to seeing the end right there. Okay, decoy down. I got to be very careful. Dude, this is insane. I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Throw this. Pick up a decoy. Everybody's got to go. So I get these doppels out of here. Bro, and then there's another one still hitting me in the back. These guys are multiplying. Oh, now I don't have ammo. We're popping this. Probably not the best time to do it, but I don't think we were getting another Uber this time, so I think it'll be fine. All right, I got a bunch of them grouped up through a decoy. I'm gonna try my best to get through them. If we can survive to 45 and get another quick revive, that'd be lit, but I have a feeling that's gonna be a very tall task. Dude, this is actually insane. Just running in a circle, slide. Shoot as many zombies in the face as you can. I'm gonna run out of ammo, but it'll be fine. We should be able to finish the round at least. All right, where's the decoy? Or not the decoy, where's the doppel? Threw the decoy already. Waiting for the doppel. I'm gonna throw another. Should be able to buy me enough time. Problem is how many bugs come out of these guys when I'm shooting them with fire. The only part that's kind of frustrating. But we ended up getting another decoy. Gonna go ahead and throw it. Just keep chaining them. It's the best thing we can possibly do right now. As long as we're picking them up. Get rid of this guy. Nice. Yeah, the nuke should have dealt with a lot of this round, but I definitely feel like there's still a bit left over. Maybe more than I think. I don't know. I guess they're just all armored, so they feel more threatening than they actually are. A couple more to go, and that could be the round. We might actually be able to make it to 45, but we still have to save a zombie to squeeze our way out of here. Ooh, a double points. We know that's going to be helpful. No, I'm just kidding. We really don't need double points, but it's okay. As long as it gives us more to work with. I mean, there's not a world where we lose everything and get it all back, I don't think. Oh my god, this is getting insanely crazy. I gotta throw that. Gotta throw that. Everybody get away. I feel like the parasites and stuff are definitely contributing to the hecticness of that spot we were just there. Okay, we got the ammo. Can we get out of here? Oh, this is a problem. This is 100% a problem. Squeeze through. Okay, the bot round landed on 45, so we have to be very careful here if we want to go and get quick revive, which would be very nice to have, because as soon as we lose our self revive and then half of our perks go away, we could pretty much kiss this run goodbye. But I do want to try our best to make this happen. Come on. It's so hard not to kill them all, especially because you don't know how many more there's going to be. Keep them alive. All right, I don't know how I did it, but we ended up saving the couple that we needed. Where's the last one at? It's the last guy. Should be the last guy. And ended up getting quick revive once again. I'd be very surprised if we can make it to another redemption if we lose it again, but we'll see. The beginning of the round definitely already has me worried. Do I hear dudes? I don't see them on my screen yet. I'm trying to find out if we have Uber Klauses before they actually walk in. Dude, this looks so chaotic with all the freaking vermin and stuff coming out. Oh, we do have one. What the hell? Hold on. Pop this. Oh, that was the best case scenario because we just got a full power on top of it. We have another one, though. This might be bad. Dude's a lot tankier than he was originally. Oh, we do have another one. Crap. Crap. Oh, we already lost freaking quick revive. Bro, this is an insane run. All right, we got that guy out. Can we get this guy out? Dude, we lost quick revive almost as fast as we gained it back. Like we didn't even get to have it back very long, actually. We had it gone for longer than we got to take advantage of it again. But I guess we'd be dead otherwise, right? So, good news. Dude's down. Bad news. Ran out of ammo in the process. And instantly got mined. Oh my god. Well, this is very bad. That is why that is the most painful thing in the game. But I guess I called it, right? I mean, we have the best perks to have for the 3. Besides, I don't have speed cola. This is absolutely chalked. Bro, absolutely chalked. I mean, even if I manage to survive this chaos that we're in at the moment, which is looking kind of grim, I'm not going to be able to survive the entirety of the 5 rounds, I don't think, that we have to survive. I feel like that's kind of GG's here, but we're going to give it our best here. Dude, that freaking Klaus came out of nowhere and punched me, and I lost that quick revive. I did not expect that second one at that moment. Kind of funny how it works out, but I think it's to be expected at this point. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we are so dead here. Go, zombies, go! I don't even have what it takes to reload quick enough to kill this guy. We are so in trouble. It's impossible to avoid damage with this many zombies, so I can't get my health regen. Look how long it's taking me to regen my health. Oh my god, this is actually insane. What is that? It's a nuke. We got a nuke. The craziest timing ever because I ran out of ammo right as we were about to grab it. I don't think that's going to keep us alive for the round, but you never really know. Nope, round's not over. Getting stuck. Calling Shroud in. Oh my god. Talk about hectic. Shoot as many of them as possible. We got another Shroud. I'm going to throw a nade. I don't know where it's going to hit, but I don't think we're going to make it through this round, but maybe we do. I don't know how much enemies are left. This is crazy. We might have actually made it through the end of this round. I got rid of the doppel, and then everything kind of spiraled from there. And no decoys, which is very bad. I do have a Shroud I can use, but it's not going to keep me alive for long. Come on, got to reload. I kind of want to use it when I get my ammo here, or maybe I just do both. Grab the ammo and then pop the Shroud. Boom! Oh, it didn't put me forward. It didn't warp me forward. Wait, why are you guys going out of the map? Get back here. Oh, this is the end. This is 100% the end. I don't know how I'm going to survive this. We're dead. We're so dead. Oh my god. I love these challenges. They make the game so much more fun. That was an interesting journey. I just knew it was going to be the mine from one of the Uber Klauses, one of the Klaus firing capabilities in general. But overall, it was an epic run. That's going to wrap things up for us here. Hopefully, you guys all enjoyed. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys would like to see in the future. But thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all support the channel. Look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!